It's like 9 o'clock at night. It's New Year's Eve. And there's not much going on tonight. We have one of the kids with chickenpox. Husband's at work. Mom's 100 miles away, so I'm just gonna chill out tonight. Husband's not home yet. So I figured, why not do my makeup and talk to you guys? Start the New Year's off correctly and get it all done. There's a couple of things that, I've been wanting to talk about and kind of get out there. We have been, for everybody that knows the family and knows myself, we have been TCCing for a while now. It hasn't really happened. It happened once, things went bad. We'll talk about that later in a whole different vlog that I'm really getting into. But yeah, it's been kind of strange. So we went out to the doctors, and the doctor's like, hey, you're old. Let's do this a different way. So we started trying a different way, and hasn't really worked much like that. It's been, I don't know, it's really odd. I started with my Clomid back in September. And then if you've watched my videos before, I had surgery that same month. So needless to say, it wasn't going to happen. I didn't know. If I would have known, I would have waited. And then we waited until this month to start our second round of Clomid. So everybody cross your fingers. Hopefully it works. But it's been an intense ride. It really has. It's one of those, I don't know, it's painful, kind of, sort of. It's more uncomfortable most of the time just because you're sitting there and you're waiting for this medication to work, and then you feel it start to work, and then your ovaries feel like they're going to, fall out of your body, and you can't do anything. So we're hoping that, maybe there's something happening. I don't know. But even if it doesn't, I'm grateful either way. But I got 3 beautiful children as it is, so it's not this big thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do this uncut. Look at this. I don't know what that is, but maybe like right here. Yeah, it's been eventful. So, like I said, I'm just going to do my makeup today while we get all this taken care of. So yeah, we started the Clomid. We are officially on the second round, but it would be our first round because we had to wait, which was fun. Not much has come out of it besides me being extra cranky. So we will find out in about 10 days to see what happens from that. Other than that, not much is going on. Just kiddos are sick because that's fun. And if I'm crooked, it's one, my camera broke. It don't work. And then my second camera, for some reason, doesn't want to turn on. So I'm using my phone. There's one thing, though. I do want to give a shout out because there's one person that actually, well, there's a few people. But there's really one person that's been super interactive with me. And I told him I was going to give him a shout out. So, Pedro, this is completely down your alley. I know, right? Fertility and baby making and all that. Totally. But thank you for all that you have done and the encouragement and pushing me to actually do this. And it's really weird now. I pick up my camera and everybody's like, what are you doing? Why are you talking to yourself, crazy? So it's not so much that I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to my whole 10 viewers that I got that I believe are mainly family. So thank you guys, though, for watching. I do appreciate it. So we're going to see if we can reach somebody else and go a whole different way. Like I said, I'm going to be covering my face up just a little bit while I get all this done. I know, right? Anybody who does makeup is going to be like, don't do that. You don't put that straight to your face. Probably shouldn't. But I did that. So we shall see exactly what happens, where we go, what our next steps are going to be. So I don't have another appointment with my doctor until after next month, when and if that third treatment doesn't work. Then we'll kind of see what else is going on, because this was really weird. But then again, I haven't had kids in 9 years. My baby's 9, so my poor kiddos have been extra sick. I don't know why. You see my headband just completely moved. Do you see that? Let's adjust that. So, yeah, that's really all that's going on. Not much, nothing interesting per se. Just home, still recovering from surgery, getting that taken care of. I have therapy about every 2 weeks now on that. Just because my doctor doesn't want me to over push or overdo this or overdo that. So, the world is that doing? What the world? But yeah, so, I don't know. It's an interesting ride, I'll tell you that much. Trying to get through therapy, trying to have a baby, trying to raise 3 kids. I never thought I would say this. I actually miss work. I haven't been to work since September, since I had my surgery, and yeah, it's nice being home with the kids, to be quite honest. It's one of those, I get to see them, I get to get up in the morning and do all this other fun stuff, but I'm going to miss when I have to go back to work. But it's okay. I mean, everything happens, and they're not little, so it's okay. So what else is everybody doing today? This is basically all I'm doing, guys. I'm not doing anything else. Our night tonight's going to be very, very calm. So we shall see what else we're doing. Basically, I think the husband's just going to play his Xbox for the rest of the night. And I'll probably keep talking to you guys. To be quite honest, I don't have much planned for tonight. So I got these off of Amazon, and my bristles are falling out, and it's totally not cool. That's okay. I figured, what the heck. Bring in the new year. Do your face. You haven't done it in a while. So, yeah, fertility-wise, that's jumping everywhere. Sorry, guys. Fertility-wise, that's really all we're doing. I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket, because it sucks when things don't go your way, or when you get that negative, or, you know, when things just don't happen. And this month has been really weird for me. Like, I haven't thought about it. I don't want to sit there and be like, oh, well, this didn't happen. None of that. So, we'll see. We shall see what happens. I'm hoping that things go as they're supposed to, and, you know, by September we'll have baby. But like I said, I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, well, yes, it happened. No. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If it does, then it does. But I'm just grateful that I already have 3 amazing children. What the world is that? We have 3 beautiful children who are a complete pain in my ass half the time, to be quite honest with you. They like to just do whatever they do. So, they're kids. What can I say? So, yeah. Other than that, not much. So, we'll see what happens. I've been talking literally for 10 minutes straight. And if I keep looking this way, guys, it's just because there's me, and since I'm on my phone, I have to look this way, which throws it off. I forgot what I was doing. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh my god, you're doing your makeup backwards. You know what I say? As long as you have fun with your makeup and you do what you want to do with it. If you want to look crazy, look crazy. If you want to do it backwards, do it backwards. It's really that simple. Yeah, and I just tell you guys, my oldest decided to get chicken pox. I don't know how that happened. So now I have to quarantine him from the rest of the house. He's not happy about it. He's actually pretty upset about it. But it's better than getting everybody else sick, so it works. What are you doing? Pinky? She's being creepy. I don't know what she's doing. Fingers. Stretch out your skin. It's not good for you, but I can't find my blenders. I can't find all my stuff. It's because last week when we went to Mom's for Christmas, I dropped off my makeup and I don't know where it's at. So that's that. I don't know what my creepy child is doing, but I know she's doing something she shouldn't be doing. She should be asleep, but usually on a really strict schedule, but with Christmas vacation, I kind of mellowed them out a little bit. It's a bad idea because now they're everywhere. Oh, I can't wait to go get my eyebrows done. So, I don't know, guys. It's just been an eventful year. This year has been completely a mess, 100% a mess. There has been no joy in this year at all. Like, it's just been a bad year. Well, not completely. It's just been a hard year. It ended bad last year, and hopefully, 2017 will bring something different. But this has been 14 minutes of me ranting. I will come back when my makeup is done. Sort of. Yes, I know when I post this, everybody's gonna be like, so what day are you? I have no clue. Like I said, I haven't kept track of it. I haven't done any of that just because I wanted this month, or just kind of wanted it to be very stress-free. The last couple of times we've tried have been abnormally stressful and abnormally tearful, and I wanted this time around just to be mellow. Nothing around, nothing there. Just take time, and I think so far we've gotten to that point where we are very nonchalant about it. We're just like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So, like I said, it's not something that I want to go through every month and be like, it didn't happen, because that would be completely devastating. But there's not much that we can do if that does happen, So, at this point, it's... Oh, so back to Pedro's channel, guys. He's actually a vlogger. He's a new vlogger. A little older than me. But he also does pre-med. Well, he's starting his pre-med. And he's going to college, so he's vlogging about that and kind of his daily thing. So definitely go check him out and see how he does. I will leave the link down below, and of course, if my system lets me, because it doesn't always play nice. But yeah, I'll leave his stuff down below for you guys to go look at. Like I said, he's funny. And again, thank you, Pedro, for the encouragement and that little push that we needed. It's always nice to have that one person that says, hey, you know what, you can do this. Just pick it up and talk. And for the longest time, I had been wanting to go and do this, and it just didn't happen. One, I was mortified. And then, people look at you funny even when they're in your front yard. So again, not a makeup tutorial. Just me ranting. There's me ranting about stuff that hasn't happened yet that's supposed to happen. I have a hair under my eyelash, and it's been there for years and I can never get it. Finally got it. 30 years later. And I know I'm probably going to have some family members be like, why are you putting it all out there? Because it's nice to talk to somebody about it. We'll see what happens after next month, and then, so yeah, if anything happens, I will let everybody know immediately, because of course I'll be doing my testing, live testing, here with you guys, and hopefully all that works great, and everybody gets to do their own thing, and, you know, everything happens. And if it doesn't, then you guys get to join me in that too, so it's okay. You know, I remember when I was younger, when I had my first 3, this was a lot easier. I didn't have to plan all this. Kind of just, and it was done. And now, that don't happen. I've gotten older, things happen. Can't buy my makeup. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just gone completely berserk and nuts at this point. No, I don't usually keep my makeup in a makeup bag because it totally ruins it. But Christmas, we went up to my mom's and I have an impact. I don't feel like it. I like the glitters. But you can't find all my mascaras as usual because I'm a weirdo. So, I don't know, guys. It's just been one of those days. And now that I get ranty, then yeah. It's been definitely one of them years where you're just like, okay, let it be over. So we're going to see what 2017 brings, and we'll see how that goes, and kind of go from there. But, and yes, it's like I do 100 layers of mascara, but I don't. I do like 8. I'm just gotta let that dry. Let it dry, let it dry, let it dry. Wow, this camera doesn't pick up anything like my other one does. Glitters everywhere. I like the glitters. That was creepy. What am I doing with my life? So yeah. So if anybody has questions or anything like that, please let me know. So I can kind of answer any of those, or you know what else the Clomid is doing.